गुड आफ्टरनून चिल्ड्रन, वेलकम टू माय एनबी क्लासेस। आज मैं आपको अपने इस वीडियो में इंग्लिश गुलमोहर का यूनिट 3 चैप्टर का नाम है होम सिकनेस। होम सिकनेस ये जो चैप्टर है ये रोआल्ड डाल ने लिखी है। ये उनकी ही खुद की बचपन की स्टोरी है। होम सिकनेस का मतलब होता है कि जब आप अपने घर से दूर चले जाते हैं तो आपको उस वक्त घर की बहुत याद आती है, तो उसी को कहते हैं होम सिकनेस। तो रोआल्ड डाल भी जब बचपन में अपने घर से बहुत दूर चले गए थे, यानी कि बोर्डिंग स्कूल चले गए थे, जिसका नाम था सेंट पीटर्स स्कूल, तो उन्हें अपने घर की बहुत ज़्यादा याद आती थी। तो 1 महीना पहले उनके साथ क्या हुआ था, उनकी बड़ी बहन का पेट में बहुत दर्द था, जिनको एपेंडाइटिस हुआ था। तो वो हर एक प्रक्रिया देख रहे थे, आखिर उनकी बहन को किस जगह पेन हो रहा था, डॉक्टर लोग क्या कर रहे थे, उनके साथ कैसा ट्रीट कर रहे थे, तो ये सब चीज़ देखे थे। हॉस्टल में रह के वो भी सोचे कि हम भी ऐसा ही कुछ दे रहे हैं कि मुझे भी कम जाएगा, तो उन्होंने भी तो लेकिन वहाँ पर एक डॉक्टर यहाँ पर इस स्टोरी में, तो उन्होंने इनको समझाया, उनसे सहानुभूति भी की और इनको हेल्प भी किया कि उन्हें जो है इस तरह का झूठा यानी कि फॉल्स रिपोर्ट घर में नहीं देना चाहिए। अगर उनको घर में की याद है तो ठीक है, अपने पेरेंट्स से बताएं, 2-3 दिन घर आ जाए और फिर वापस से चले जाए, लेकिन उनको अब ब्रेव बनना होगा, यानी कि अपने लाइफ में हर चीज़ का सामना करना होगा। तो होम सिकनेस उनके लिए ठीक नहीं है। तो उसी के बारे में ये स्टोरी है बच्चों। जो एक बच्चा जो है हॉस्टल में रहता है और उन्हें घर की याद आती है और वो कुछ बहाना करके वापस घर आ जाते हैं, तो इसी के बारे में स्टोरी है। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं इसका क्वेश्चन आंसर से, आपको उससे और भी क्लियर हो जाएगा। तो उससे पहले आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है, आप मेरे इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर ले ताकि आपको मेरे हर एक वीडियो का नोटिफिकेशंस मिल जाए, और मेरी वीडियो अच्छी लगे तो प्लीज़ एक लाइक ज़रूर करें और मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में भी लिखिए आपको कौन से चैप्टर्स का वीडियो चाहिए। मैं उसे लाने की, अपने वीडियो में लाने के लिए बहुत ही मेहनत करूँगी, कोशिश करूँगी। और चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं इसका क्वेश्चन आंसर से। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, why did the speaker think that he may sound silly? How did he argue that he was not silly? Answer is, the speaker thought that he may sound silly because who would think that a 9-year-old boy would pretend to have appendicitis, and how would he be aware of the symptoms of appendicitis? But the speaker was far from silly because he was well aware of the symptoms of appendicitis, as just a month back he had closely observed his elder sister who actually had appendicitis. Now come to question number 2. How did the speaker and his sisters react to the event of an operation inside their home? Answer is, the speakers and his sisters were very excited about the event of an operation inside their home. They lugged in the corridor outside the nursery while the operation was going on. They stood fascinated outside the nursery door, listening to the soft murmurs that could be heard from inside. They could smell the ether through a crack under the door and imagined what the patient might be looking like. Now the question number 3 is, who are the adults in this story? How did the speaker as a child feel towards them? Why do you think he felt that way? Answer is, the adults in the story are the speaker's nanny, the school matron, the school doctor, the speaker's mother, and Dr. Dunbar. The speaker as a child admired Nanny as being very wise and believed everything she told him. This could be because she had a ready reply for every question. He was rather afraid of the school matron. It could be because she was rather stern with him. He loved his mother and wanted to go home to her. He also admired Dr. Dunbar greatly because Dunbar was a skillful doctor as well as a wise and kind person. He listened, advice, and was grateful to Dr. Dunbar for helping him. Now the question number 4 is, Dr. Dunbar taught the speaker a lesson, but he also helped him. How did he do that? Answer is, Roald Dahl was pretending to be sick with appendicitis, and he told him that life is will do him good if he could learn to cope with it better. Dr. Dunbar helped not disclosing his fake plan of coming back home because of homesickness. On the other hand, he was very kind to little Roald Dahl and made him promise that he would never pretend illness in order to come home, and also with added problems. Now come to number B. For years after that, I used to get nervous whenever I found a toothbrush bristle on my tongue. Question A. Why did the speaker get nervous on finding a toothbrush bristle on his tongue? Answer is, the speaker had asked his nanny what causes an attack of appendicitis, and she had said that if loose toothbrush bristles were swallowed, then they get stuck in the appendix and turn it rotten. That is why he would get nervous if he found a loose toothbrush bristle on his tongue. Now come to question number B. What can you understand about the speaker's attitude to his nanny from this statement? Which other words support your answer? Answer is, from this statement it is clear that the speaker had great faith in his nanny's wisdom. He believed whatever she told him. The words that show his attitude towards his nanny are, "Nanny, who in my eyes was filled with more wisdom than Solomon." Now the question number 2. I entered the room clutching my stomach on the right hand side and staggering pathetically. Question number A. Which room is being referred to? Answer is, the room which is referred to here is the matron's room at St. Peter's School. Question B. Why was the speaker clutching his stomach on the right hand side? The answer is, the speaker was clutching his stomach on the right hand side, appendicitis, and one of the symptoms of appendicitis is severe pain in the lower right side of the tummy, and the pretense of having appendicitis was for going home as he was feeling homesick. Question number C. Why was he staggering pathetically? Answer is, the author was staggering pathetically because he was pretending to have appendicitis. In order to actually show he had appendicitis, he was staggering pathetically, clutching his stomach on the right hand side. It was one of the symptoms of having appendicitis. Now number 3 का है, then I slipped in the clincher. What was the clincher? Answer is, the clincher was the speaker's false report to the matron that he had been sick all morning. Now come to question number B. What do you think the word clincher means here? Here, the word clincher means the final argument or statement that would decide the case. It is because the speaker said that he had been sick that the matron finally began to believe him. Now come to question number 4. Life is tough, and the sooner you cope with it, the better for you. Why did Dr. Dunbar say this to the speaker? Do you think that after this incident he would face a similar situation differently? Answer is, Dr. Dunbar said this because he had understood that the speaker had lied and pretended to be sick to come back home. He knew that the speaker may be homesick again or face other problems at school, but he had to be strong and face them bravely. Yes, after this incident, the speaker would be able to bear his homesickness bravely. He would not be so miserable and would not try so hard to come back home. Now I am going to tell you the appreciating the text question answer. Question A. Which are the 3 most important scenes that the speaker remembers? Indicate the paras that describe these scenes. Answer is, the 3 most scenes that the speaker remembers are the scene of his sister's operation inside their house, with he and his other sisters waiting outside the door. The scene inside the school matron's room where he pretended to be ill and tried to make the matron believe that he was having an attack of appendicitis, and The scene in Dr. Dunbar's chamber in Cardiff, where Dr. Dunbar saw through his acting and told him that although he could stay at home for a few days, he would have to be braver from then on. Now come to question number B. The speaker provides many amusing details to make this account humorous. Pick out the parts in the text that you find funny. Now the answer is, the speaker's conversation with his nanny was quite amusing because the speaker believed his nanny when she told him that toothbrush blisters could make his go bad and remained nervous about them for a long time. His plan to get out of school by faking an attack of appendicitis was also quite funny, as it showed him to be a clever, mischievous and imaginative boy. The scene where the speaker went to the matron's room is very amusing because he put on an elaborate act of being in pain and made everything out to be particularly awful. For example, how he was ill, so that it rattled the window panes, and his claim that he had not eaten anything. His pretending to be ill when he was actually feeling delighted and thankful to be going home also paints a very amusing picture of the speaker as a child. अब मैं आपको ग्रामर पोर्शन बताऊंगी, तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं इसके फिल द ब्लैंक से. Complete these sentences with the correct forms of the base verbs in the brackets. Number 1 किया हुआ है. Number, it is surprising that grandpa came to watch my play. Number 3, the horror film we watched last night was so frightening. Number 4, the students who are interested can sign up for the quiz club. Number 5, he was very relaxed after the interview ended. Number 6, she told me such an exciting story yesterday. अब आपको पेज 26 का नंबर बी बताने वाली हूँ आंसर, जिसमें आपको रिलेटिव क्लॉज, नाउन और नाउन फ्रेज बताना है. बी का 2, रिलेटिव क्लॉज दैट इज नोन फॉर सेलिंग गुड स्पाइसेस. नाउन फ्रेज क्या हो गया? द शॉप. नंबर 3, रिलेटिव क्लॉज हु वर्क्स हार्ड टू सपोर्ट ए लार्ज फैमिली. नाउन क्या हो गया? गोमती. नंबर 4, रिलेटिव क्लॉज हु लॉस देयर पासपोर्ट्स. नाउन क्या हो गया? पीपल. नंबर 5, रिलेटिव क्लॉज वेयर देयर इज ए ब्यूटीफुल ग्रीन हाउस. नाउन फ्रेज हो गया ए लार्ज पार्क. नंबर 6, रिलेटिव क्लॉज हो गया हु हैज वॉन द नोबेल प्राइज. नाउन फ्रेज क्या हो गया? द फेमस ऑथर. नंबर सी, इज दिस द बुक दैट यू बोरोड फ्रॉम द लाइब्रेरी? क्वेश्चन मार्क. नंबर 3, वी enjoyed the visit to the art museum where you can see some amazing sculptures. Number 4, further north is our family home which was built by my great grandfather. Number 5, on Nandi Hill there is an old bungalow where Mahatma Gandhi once stayed. Number 6, we need time to get to Jodhpur which is quite some distance away. वर्ड्स यूज का नंबर ए मैंने बनाया हुआ है, ये आप नोट डाउन कर लीजिए. नंबर बी, पेज 27 का नंबर बी चलते हैं. बी का नंबर 2, he had a plan on his hand. He faked sickness so that he would be sent home because of being sick. Number 3, the elder sister of the speaker had actually had appendicitis and he was able to observe her behavior at close quarters. Number 4, when the matron began prodding his tummy with her fingers, the speaker knew that those were the fingers of a trained nurse which were examining him. Number 5, Nanny answered the same way, which was her usual typical reply whenever she did not know the answer of any question put up by little Roald Dahl. Number 6, the speaker might have been suspended for a few days or also would have been asked to withdraw from school. तो ये था बच्चों होम सिकनेस चैप्टर का क्वेश्चन आंसर और ग्रामर. आई होप ये वीडियो आपको स्टडीज़ में हेल्प ज़रूर किया होगा. तो प्लीज़ इसे सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर ले ताकि मेरे हर एक वीडियो अपकमिंग वीडियो का नोटिफिकेशन मिलते जाए. और हाँ, एक लाइक ज़रूर कर सकते हैं ताकि मुझे भी आपसे मोटिवेशन मिलती रहे. आज के लिए इतना ही. थैंक यू. बाय बाय. हैव अ नाइस डे.